it's that time. Review, review, review. Oh, whoop, I have my mask on. Okay, I hope that sounds a little better when I take the mask off. All right, yeah, so this is the only way you get unmasked, Mr. Mac. Anyway, video 16.1 is a review of linear equations and all that. I just thought we'd kind of jump through a few and make sure that you're good with the review. So the first one I want to start with is we're going to go back to the terms domain and range, okay? All right, remember domain was another word for the x's of your order pairs, and range is another name for your y values of your order pairs. Okay, so let's do domain. Now look, this is a continuous one. I thought I would choose one that was continuous just to show you the difference. And you're going to put x in the middle here. And you're going to go with your eyes and scan just left to right. The furthest left you can go on that sort of a segment here, right, is -1, -2, -3, -4. Look, on the x-axis, -4 is the furthest left you can go. So you're going to put -4 less than or equal to x. And then the furthest to the right you can go, look, is +1. You're going to put a 1 here, but you have an open ring, so you put a less than like this. So your domain, if you're scanning this segment here, okay, this graph, is the furthest left you can go is -4. The furthest right you can go is this order pair is 1, and then that is your domain. Range, you're going to scan south to north, okay? So if you look going south, the furthest south you can go is here. Well, that's -1, -2, -3. So you're going to put a -3 here. All right, less than or equal to y, because y is the range. Ooh, wait, let's get rid of that equal bar. It's just less than, right? Because that's an open ring. Whoops. All right, and then the furthest I can go up is way up here, this one right here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have it colored in, so then less than or equal to 5. All right, so let's do the vertical line test. Is that a function? Remember, if you hold a pen vertically and you scan your graph, you can only hit it in one spot at a time, and so yes, this is a function. Okay, talk to me, talk to me. Domain is x's, range is y's. Okay, we're good. All right, now let's do functions. Okay, functions. Number 9, we'll skip to. It says if of f of x equals 53, find x. All right, well, the first thing you got to do is you got to find the f function, and the f function is listed up here. And the f function says f of x equals -4x plus 1. Now, they didn't say x equals 53, they said f of x equals 53. So you're going to replace f of x with 53, and you're going to put it here. Only put it in for x if they tell you it's x, not if they tell you if it's f of x. And then, as always, it turns into a two-step equation, which you guys are probably tired of. Subtract 1, subtract 1, you're going to get 52 equals -4x. You're going to divide by -4 and then divide by -4. And I'm thinking -13. Did anyone beat me to it? Was that -13? Okay, x equals -13. I'm going to agree with you. Yeah, because 52 divided by 2 is 26. Yeah. Okay. All right, excellent, excellent. I got one more example, and then I will shut up. I know that's a miracle. And then one more time, let's make sure we can graph a line. I just kind of want to talk out loud about this too. All right, it's not an inequality. You notice it's an equation, okay? Has an x and a y, so it's going to be diagonal. We need to solve and put it in slope-intercept form. So we'll subtract the 4x from both sides. Now you got -5y equals -4x minus 10. You're going to divide by -5, divide by -5, divide by -5. All right, and now you have y equals 4/5 x plus 2. I like my money analogy best. You're starting with 0, 2 in your bank account, $2 in your bank account, go to north. And your money situation is not as dire as it's been on some of these examples. You're making $4 every 5 hours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's an equal sign, so it's a solid line. And it's it's diagonal because you have an x and a y. Why is it rising to the right? Because your slope is positive. Okay, number 15, and I promise you I'm done. I know I told you a little more. We need an example of a slope that is parallel to that and a slope that is perpendicular to that. So just doing the slope. So solve for y to get the slope. So you have 6y equals negative 9x minus 6. You're going to divide by 6, divide by 6, divide by 6. And your equation is y equals, if we reduce that, negative 3 halves x minus 1. Okay? If I want the slope of a parallel line, it would be the same. So also make it negative 3 halves. And if I want the slope of a perpendicular line, I take this slope, I flip it, which is reciprocal, and I change the sign. So a perpendicular line will have a slope of 2/3. Remember, parallel line will be the same slope, perpendicular, flip it good, and change the sign. Okay, I hope this helps. You guys take it easy.